No, I don't, I don't see it. I, I don't see it.
I want some rest! Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so this might be a little off topic, okay? This isn't necessarily San Antonio Spurs related at all, but I did want to discuss this because recently there has been a discourse over this that I was genuinely shocked by. Now, first and foremost, before I get into this, I want to say I really do love King Kylie. Okay, I've had some type of discussions with him before, as far as like in DMs. It was some things where I was just sending off some T-shirts for him, for him to wear and show off. It was some little collab thing that I had going on, and it was a few years ago. But he's a really cool dude, really cool, genuine guy. If you don't know who he is, he's actually a rapper in San Antonio. Very, very nice guy. Okay. But I have to say, and it's not just him, I have to say in general, this take, I just don't understand the take whatsoever. So if you guys don't know, well, obviously you know what happened. Like, how do you not know what happened? But Chris Rock made some type of joke about Jada Pinkett, about her hair loss, basically, saying that she'll be the next G.I. Jane in G.I. Jane 2. Very light joke, not a big deal whatsoever. But we know what it resulted in. It basically resulted in Will Smith losing it and telling him to shut the F up, basically. Keep my wife's effing name out your mouth. And yeah, it made Oscar history. Now, first and foremost, I want to say this. Before I give my take, I do want to say I'm happy it happened because it's kind of hilarious. Okay, it's pretty funny. And the Oscars is so disingenuous. So it's cool to see something that was actually real happen that made it kind of enjoyable a little bit. But overall, yeah, just getting to my real take, it made no sense whatsoever. So it was some type of discourse I had with King Kylie, and there's many people that think the way he think. And just to sum this up, and you can pause the video if you want and you want to read over it, but just to sum this up, he basically believes that if someone's making fun of your wife or partner or whatnot, it's free reign to go up and like assault them. And I know that might sound a little hyperbolic the way that I'm putting that, but no, basically that's what the take is. It's okay to assault people for a joke. Now, first and foremost, I know some people have said on no occasion whatsoever you should ever slap somebody from the things that they say. And true enough, there is some truth to that. I think that you shouldn't just hit people based on a joke or based on the things that they say. But I do also believe that the context is very, very important. So first and foremost, I want to say this. If there's someone running around, I don't know, spewing racist rhetoric or is just a pure Nazi or something like that, I think it's okay to slap them. Okay, I at least my sympathy for the person being assaulted is going to be decreased tremendously. Okay, it just is. Just naturally, I'm not going to care that much. But in this context, Chris Rock being a very professional comedian and making a joke that was very kind of light really just rubbed me the wrong way. And I understand what people are trying to say. They're like, well, the problem is she has a disease in which she has hair loss. But, and I'm not trying to make light of it, but a lot of people deal with hair loss. I didn't see people coming to the defense of Manu Ginobili when he was balding, okay? Like, people deal with hair loss all the time. She's no different here. And the fact of the matter is, and I know this is not something that people want to bring up, but Jada Pinkett Smith has more power in her left pinky than we'll have in 10 generations. Okay, they have so much power, so much money. She's a big girl. She's gonna be fine. She doesn't need Will Smith to defend her honor by any means. I think that it's a little silly, and I think it's a little ridiculous for us to just say, okay, one joke equals a slap in the face. That's a little nutty, in my opinion. Now, I think that underneath all of this, there's a bigger issue. Okay, I know at surface level, people are just talking about, is it okay to stand up for your family or whatever that means? I mean, no one was in danger here. But overall, I think that there's a bigger issue here. I think that the genuine binary that we have between what it means to be a husband or a guy or a man in general, and what it means to be a woman or a wife in general, is just completely off. Okay, I don't think that it made Will Smith more of a man because he went up and slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife being bald. I don't think that it makes her less than a woman, which she said this. She says that she's starting to feel like she's less than a woman. It doesn't make her less than a woman because she has hair loss. It doesn't. These binaries and these very rigid structures that we have, it's kind of ridiculous sometimes, man. I think that it's okay to take a joke, and I think it's okay to sit back and not retaliate the way that he retaliated. And I think that most of this, I think that that's underneath the surface. Okay, this is an iceberg and this is underneath the water, what I'm talking about. I think that's kind of the issue with people saying, yeah, it's okay to go up there and just assault somebody for this. I think that that's kind of the issue underneath all of it. It's a little pandering to say that Jada Pinkett Smith, out of all people, needed protecting. It's ridiculous. But okay, so that's underneath the surface. Okay, that's the iceberg underneath the water. But I think that part of this is also the fact that Will Smith has probably felt emasculated for many years now. As you know, I won't get into all of it, but there's so many things between Will Smith and Jada Pinkett that's just been ridiculous over the last few years. Like, it's nothing wrong with having like an open marriage like they've had, but man, the way that she went about it, dude, it just so many jokes about Will Smith to the point where people have genuinely felt bad for Will Smith with some of the things that she said and some of the things that she's done in public. It is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So I think that was a lot of built up angst. I think that was a lot of built up anger. And I think that once he saw her, he thought that this was a way to, I don't know, earn her respect back. It's very toxic. It's a very toxic situation, I think. But overall, I think this whole discourse has been completely out of whack. It doesn't make you any less than anything to not assault somebody from an insult. It doesn't. And out of all the things Chris Rock could have said, all the things he could have picked fun at, he literally did surface level. Wasn't even that great of a joke, first and foremost, but surface level joke, and it had people losing their minds. Okay, it had people losing their minds. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. I'm sorry, that's my take. I know that this was kind of off topic, but not really, because even Sports Center, freaking Undisputed from FS1 talked about it, and it's on so many different sports pages as well. I just thought I'd give my 2 cents as well. I want to know what you guys think. I think that's pretty much all of my takes on it. It sucks. It sucks to have hair loss, but her being insecure about it and someone making a joke about it, I don't think it should equal physicality at all. I think that that's a little overboard. I think it's a little silly. And some people also, I did want to say this, Shannon Sharp, I know he said, and some people have said this as well, so it's not just him, but some people have said if they were Chris Rock, they would have threw hands. That would have just looked so bad. That would have been so dumb. I believe truly Chris Rock, the way that he handled it was a professional, and I think that he handled it as an adult. I think Will Smith handled it as a kid, as a middle schooler, as a grade schooler, and I think Chris Rock handled it, quote unquote, as a man, right? I don't know. That's my take on it. I want to know what you guys think. If you want to talk about it, don't worry. There's like plenty of sports stuff coming up. I just want to discuss it. I'll get with you guys later, man. Until next time. Deuces.